As a part of security investigation of our university, we scanned our Class B campus network, where faculty and students bring their devices, and we found 220 hosts with Telnet or FTP, which are risky services. Of these hosts, 185 were IoT devices. Here, a question is, who left the door open? Device owners or device manufacturers? To investigate the causes of the exposed IoT devices, we defined 5 research questions. Research question 1. Are device owners aware of their devices running risky services? Research question 2. Are they willing to take measures? If they are not willing, why not? Research question 3. Do device manuals inform device owners about the presence of these risky services? Research question 4. What are the manufacturer's intentions for including insufficiently disclosed services? Research question 5. What risks are posed to the devices running undisclosed risky services? To answer research question 1, we conducted a questionnaire survey of device owners. Owners of 2% of devices with Telnet enabled by default, and owners of 12% of devices with FTP enabled by default were aware of the services. So the answer is that most owners were unaware of the risky services running on the devices. To answer research question 2, we conducted security notifications to device owners and measured the remediation rate. For Telnet, 37%, and for FTP, 47% of the devices, the owner were willing to take measures. For those devices, we confirmed that most devices were actually remediated. The most common reason for not taking measures was insecure device specification, which does not allow owners to turn off the services. To answer research question 3, we investigated description of device manuals. We identified that many models did not have descriptions of Telnet or FTP in the manuals. Also, most devices did not have descriptions of security advice in their manuals. So the answer is no. To answer research question 4, we conducted a questionnaire survey of device manufacturers. The manufacturers were aware of Telnet and FTP services. Telnet was used for management of the devices. As for FTP, some printers have a function to print files uploaded by FTP. However, the manufacturers failed to provide security information about these services. To answer research question 5, we conducted penetration tests against 7 IoT devices. We identified that Telnet and FTP can be accessed using the same default password used for the web interface. We also identified the risks of configuration changes via Telnet. One device allowed the reading and writing of arbitrary files with root privileges. So these devices had actual risks. Conclusion. We conducted a survey of device owners, network measurements on remediation rate, a study of device manuals a survey of manufacturers, and penetration tests. These results point to the responsibility of manufacturers rather than device owners.